Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my stream. I am multi-streaming as I do most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for about an hour of TLC and tunes. All original music except one song written for me. Most of it's a modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping, some bluesy songs. Hi, Whitney! Fireworks go off. How are you? So good to see you. I'm here. Yay. Uh-oh. I just said that and like all the screens just disappeared from my computer, but that was just a weird mouse move. How are you? How was your break? So good to be back. It is so good to be back. It was a rough start yesterday, but I think things are working their way out. I haven't written anything on my list today at all. Do you have a request, my dear? Let's see, 114. Let's see. I don't have anything huge to complain about. There's been some rough news over the break in my world, and I don't want to really go into it in a public forum, but it's been hard. It's been really hard to cope with. I'm so glad to see you too. But it's news that I got, I think, like right before the break, and I've had several weeks, but it's still just been so hard. Let me make the list here. I usually do the list before we start. Let me see. Do you have any requests? Hi, Daniel. I'm okay today. Same. Really? You had some rough news also? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, Ruthie. Wow. Your Christmas and New Year was fantastic. You went to Clacton-on-the-Sea on New Year's Eve. What's that? What's Clacton-on-the-Sea, and what did you do there? Clacton-on-the-Sea, is that a village along the same coast you live on? Then you went to Sharon's on Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Sharon's, is that the mom of your friend? I feel like that was her name. I saw her post on Facebook at one point. Sharon. Yes, we can do the TikTok song. How are you, Ruthie? How was your holidays? And Happy New Year to you as well. It's, let me see. Let me write down. I feel a little out of sorts because I didn't write down my list here. For those of you who tried to hop on yesterday, I had technology troubles in the extreme. It's going good, but busy. That sounds a little overwhelming. But good, as you say. Let's see. How I want to be. It was long ago. Sad to be. It really makes a difference when I'm going to really try to redouble my efforts to do this before I get on. It's distracting to try to do it once I'm on. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to do income inequality. I think maybe how I want to be. And we're doing TikTok. Yesterday was Tuesday. I meant Monday. You're right. I meant Monday. Thank you, Ruthie. Let's do the sun on the sea. Would that be a nice way to start the new year? Envision something lovely. I might also want to do my boys. I don't know. Everybody's in a circle might be fun. Did we do that? I might have done that. I'm trying to think if I did that the other day on. I don't know that I did. Oh, I think I didn't do No Worries. I put down No Worries, but I did Train actually, I think. All right. Yes, please. Yes, please on the sun on the sea. Great. Okay. Maybe No Worries. Maybe judgment free. We've got a lot going on. You went back live. How has that been going, Ruthie? You've been live on TikTok. Absolutely. Let's do that. You know what? Let's do that with Sad and Sweet Memories, because last time we did it by itself, and we're way overdue for Sad and Sweet Memories. Perfect. All right, we got a big list. We better get on it. All right. Good but stressful. No. We're going to do it. We're going to do it, Whitney. We're going to do it. I think Tumble Star would be lovely. And it has been the longest probably since I've done any song, since I've done Sad and Sweet Memories. In fact, let's save it toward closer to the end, because of it's Sad and Sweet Memories is kind of a sleepy song, so we might go to sleep at the beginning, which is not good. I think I'm going to do How I Want to Be. I mentioned getting some news that was rough a while ago, but there is some more recent things as well. There are some more recent things. There's one in particular I think this song would be good for. How I Want to Be. And I would like to hear. Okay, great, Whitney. Anything you want to share about? I guess we've got a little info about Daniel, about how your New Year was. Sounds like it was amazing. You guys, I don't know if you saw my Facebook post. We had a New Year's Eve party, which we don't normally do. I normally want to get to sleep early, and Whitney knows why. Migraines. Oh my God. 24 hours. There's no way. There is no. I would be such a complete wreck by not even close to through that. Sorry, Daniel, that is just not happening. That's a 24-hour, perhaps 24-day migraine, Whitney. I mean, if I stayed up 24 hours, my body would be entitled to go for a 3-day migraine. That's usually the max. Maybe longer, though. Maybe it would be longer than the max. It would have every right. It would have every right. I would have no say in that. to be. Wow, Ruthie. You know what? Let's get Keegan on board. Yeah. Can you try and do a 12-hour live stream? It's because you would like to be at the church singing all lovely songs with you. Aw, that's sweet. Well, you know, I don't think our choir would want a live streaming of the rehearsal, unfortunately. There's that. That's a separate thing. I'm quite sure it wouldn't, because they don't even like recording for people to practice. So that's too bad. Did you get to see, though, the post that I put up a few days ago about the protest on Saturday where we sang? It wasn't too long, though. It was just a short video. Wow, I'm so glad to see you. That's so sweet, Whitney. Thank you. I'm so glad to see you guys also. We've got some rough stuff going on in the U.S. right now. It's getting worse and worse politically. It's really scary. So there's that going on in the background that just continues. The heat keeps ratcheting up there. And then the other things going on are either too, like, something I don't want to share publicly, or too complicated to explain it quickly anyway. That's amazing that you have snow. That's so cool, Ruthie. I didn't know that. I don't think I realized that. Yes, Daniel says. Are you saying yes to, what are you saying yes to? Sorry. I'm not sure, because I might have asked a question, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to try to reach out to Keegan, see if he wants to join. He's chefing it right now, but I think he could join for a minute on the front end. I'm going to write this song down. I may not hear it. Hey, you want to come on and join us? We got Whitney, we got Ruthie, we got Daniel. Okay, bye. All right. Let's see. You know what? I think I'm going to do income inequality. Yes. Oh, yes, you have looked on there. Got you. Thank you for clarifying, Daniel. I know that's really a pain. It's one of the problems of the lag we have. There's Keegan. All right, income inequality, also on my mind. Basically, one of the complicated issues is that, you know, with all this stressful stuff going on politically, we have a movement that has many different components and different perspectives within it. People that are pushing back against what's happening, and I'm hoping for more shared reality on certain aspects of how we proceed in the movement, and I'm kind of mulling lately on how to help bridge one particular gap. And so these songs about how to work with people are appealing to me at the moment. So income inequality, it's kind of recognizing there's that aspect, I think, that's playing a role in differing perspectives, shall we say. All right. But don't worry, I'm not forgetting the requests. I'm not forgetting them. How am I for any new songs lately? No new songs. And part of it is that I'm really wanting to solidify the songs that I have, record them, and boy, that's going slowly. And not only that, to compound matters, I actually want to do another choral arrangement, potentially for One Candle, and a choral arrangement potentially for Persist, to sing most probably them both as ensembles. But and it's like, really? And then I want to record Persist before the end of the year. So I have no doubt that if I gave myself creative permission and time. I have a list of like potential songs, but yeah, so this is the trouble. This is the trouble. I just can't do it all, as it turns out. Quite confounding. All right, let me change the text setup. Let's see. I feel like it's been so long. There's so much to catch up on. And at least I can speak. You guys have to write. Oh, wait, that's not right. Oh, right. Income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. The irony that's plain to see in studies of rich countries is studying God. Equality helps even the most wealthy with better public care. From A to Z, for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, thanks sweetie, we must break free. Binary or other, yes. Wait. I don't remember if I did that verse. I'm gonna skip it. By nearly every measure we can read, from trust to obesity, mental health to life expectancy, all the better off we see. Even the most wealthy, for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. And with research we can see, without financial worry, people volunteer freely, create higher quality with greater ingenuity. For income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. But then we would be surprised to see better fruit from an apple tree growing in the shade, punished so it will obey. People are the same we know today, for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. It's not about what he deserves. There's a reason for every single swerve. When people falter, they're in need. The solution is recovery. Have to be all we can be for income equality. Getting us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building seed to seed, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. Just imagine the possibilities with innovation flowing freely, and without the massive waste we see from tracking time and money and punishing those in need for income equality. Can set us all free. Very sweet comments, Whitney. Glad you're getting the full update on Keegan's music. Oh, I'm also slept funny or something. I don't know. I have a kind of a crick in my back, which is like, oh, not fun. My fingertips hurt really bad too, because it's been like 3 weeks since I've played. It's kind of sad how quickly you can get to where you have sore fingers again playing guitar. Whitney, how often have you been playing guitar? Sleep? What's that? Oh, God. Oh, no. That's not good. That's not good, Whitney. All right. All right. Now, let's interrupt for TikTok. Interrupt the plan, otherwise the plan. I really want to do, the other song I think I really want to do that's really on point for what's in my brain is That Brand New Day. All right. Let's see. TikTok, doobity-doo. La 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 la. Let's see where we got it. There we got it. All right. Let me put a different text setup on for this. We both relate. It sounds like you have it even worse, which I feel really bad about. Because, man, sleep, as you know, is just unfortunately such a linchpin I've found for my migraines and just for everything. And it's like, but you can't force it. I mean, you can try to research why you're not getting it. You can do your best to encourage it, but you can't make yourself sleep. Anybody who's been up with insomnia knows that. It's like you can't demand it. It's just confounding to have something that's so important to your well-being that's so difficult to ensure, right? All right, TikTok going out to our dear friend Daniel. Yes, that's true, Whitney. That's true. But I do feel bad about that. Your sleep seems like even more challenged, and I know what that's like. Mine's gotten a lot better since the CPAP, and recently melatonin and the sleep mask. But I still deal with that same challenge, that fundamental issue that it's not something you can control. It's something you at best can encourage, and that's just Tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock. your chance to see. No need to fear. Pull me near. All that you need is now and here. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your chance is now. You know how before it's time to take your bow. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Do what you want, it may not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Oh my gosh, guess what? I just found out. Your time it is now. You know, I'll show you how. Do what you can. Lend you a hand. Can't be held. You it is something you can do it now. You know, I'll show you how. We can make you alive. Just give me your hand. Just tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, before yours stops. Yay, I love that. I love you guys, right on cue. Let's go. Come on, come up here. The view is so clear. Easier said than done. I don't want to minimize people's struggles with seizing the moment, because there are real challenges with that sometimes. So I always do want to acknowledge that. But sometimes it's just fear, just a little bit of fear that we can overcome. Yes, you know what? Let's do no worries. We also want to fit in a request, another request from. I think we can fit it all in. Let's do no worries. Let's do no worries now, and then we'll do Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star. Or we could just do Tumble Star. We don't have to do no worries. I mean, Sad and Sweet Memories. Although the last time we did it was December 3rd. What? We'll see how the time is going. Decide whether we do both. All right, no worries. Yes, let's do no worries. I could use that one as well. Have you been worried about something, Ruthie? And remembering, no worries, it's not about getting down on ourselves for worrying. It happens to us all. It's more just sharing the good news. I realized one day that I'm not actually doing anybody any favors by worrying. I think I had some idea that I was being a hard worker by worrying and helping out solve the problem, but it's actually quite counterproductive, I found, to worry. And so I'm not really helping myself or the problem, which is good news, because worrying isn't fun either, right? All right, we will see. Whitney, what we'll do is if there's not time, we'll do Tumble Star, but we just won't do Sad and Sweet Memories. Because you didn't even request that. I just like to do them together, but it's really not like a criteria. It's better to do one than neither, I think. You've been busy lately. Gotcha. That can generate worry by itself, or that can tempt us to worry for sure. Within it, all around you, Keegan. You're welcome, Ruthie. Yes, we always have pretty much the same lunch, Ruthie. I mean, it's the same in its foundational elements, but sometimes the spicing is different, right? All right, let's see. So what time is it? Okay. Let's see. I wouldn't mind. There's too many. You know, it's because it's been so long. I'm like craving to do all my songs. You should have seen me the first day. I got on 45 minutes late and I could have gone for 2 hours in terms of wanting to do all my songs, but my fingers won't tolerate it. I know we can say Train and Tumble Star would go at the end. That's like 5 minutes between the two of those. So beyond that, we've got another 15 minutes or so. Not quite. 13, 12 minutes, something. I wouldn't mind doing Judgment Free. And what song would I mind doing, though? That's the question. Oh, geez. Yeah, you caught me. Oh, it's hard. All right. But I will definitely do those two that we talked about, and we'll see what else we can squish in. Oh, I miss being on here, you guys. I'm glad to be back. Yes, Keegan, that's the basics. That's the basic salad, and then we mix up. I make a soup almost always out of mine. I like to make a soup with, I use like garlic powder, onion powder, some salt, some ginger, and some sage leaf crumbled. I don't grow the sage myself or anything. It's pre-prepared spicing. Okay. All right. Here we go. D3 sharp. Okay. If I judge you, then I judge me. It's all one way or the other, you see. If I am in a judging mode, to judge everyone wherever I go. I'm not going with bad, nah, I'm not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shuds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win. With empathy, to say this is good and that is bad just means I like this and I don't like that. But judgments take a heavier toll, so judgment free is the way I go. Not going with bad, nah, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shuds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way, just doing win-win with empathy. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me, yeah. Judgments hurt relationships, mental health and inventiveness. Collaboration takes a hit with anxiety and defensiveness. It's not going with bad, not going with good. No right, no wrong, no shame, no shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, not ways to win with empathy. I may not like your strategies, but I can relate to the human needs that I know everyone's trying to meet, and show you new ways to meet your needs. 'Cause I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right, no wrong, no shame, no shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no ways to win with empathy. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me, yeah. Now if someone just won't meet my needs, I can mourn that like a tragedy. Remember, duty is a made-up thing, and seek other ways to meet my needs. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shoulds. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no ways to win with empathy. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me, yeah. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Yeah. Thanks, Whitney. Thanks for the snapping, Keegan. Oh, we had a little dancer. You know what? Sad I didn't have my Twitch open. You know it. You knew I didn't have my Twitch open. No. But it's so predictable, isn't it? And we hardly have time for that now. Hardly have time for that now. There we go. Cute. All right. So I think we have time for one more song and then those two little ones at the end. Let's do, how about everybody's in a circle? I know we didn't do the Sun on the Sea. I think that one might be a little too long, and Everybody's in a Circle is a nice one to kind of bring us all back into the circle symbolically, and maybe we'll try to do the Sun on the Sea next time. There are too many songs to do in one fell swoop, that's for sure. Even though it's been so long, and that makes it quite hard to wait. For me anyway, boy, it's hard. Everybody's in a circle. I'm so glad to have you all in my circle, and I'm so glad we're back in a circle, in a more actual circle, in a more concrete virtual circle, I guess you could say. It's still a virtual circle, but let's see. Let's see. All right. Everybody's in a circle. Turn on the right, put on the right text setup for that. So grateful you guys are in my circle. If you fear you won't fit in, do a circle you want to be in. If the light from the nearest side, it is much too dim. If you're lonely, look around and that. Everybody's in a circle, everybody is the sun. You yourself are the sunshine, your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are the sunlight shines through everyone. Now your circle, George says, I want to be a part of the circle. Now your circle, it might be small, it might contain no person at all. Imagine, or Keeks, it looks like somebody's ringing the doorbell if you want to check. Imaginary friends, spider on the wall. But when your love is shining through you, it'll do for now. That everybody's in the circle, everybody is the sun. You yourself are the sunshine, your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are the sunlight shines through everyone. Everybody's in the circle, everybody is the sun. You yourself are the sunshine, your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are the sunlight shines through everyone. Everybody's in a circle. Everybody's in sun. You're already in a circle. You yourself, yeah, no, you are a sun. Let your light shine through you, everyone. Let your light shine through you, everyone. Let your light shine through you to Woohoo! Yay! Lovely, lovely, lovely. All those lovely comments. Thank you. All right, guys, we got 5 minutes to do Tumble Star and then Train Train. Let's do it. Let's do it. Everybody's in a circle. We're going to do Tumble Star. And then we're going to do Train Train. We're packing in as much as we can. We're packing it in because I don't know about you, but it's been too long. I missed all my songs and all of you. And I want to do them all. My fingers will not allow for it, even if my schedule would. All right. Let's see. Tumble Star, this lovely, well, get ready. Gird yourself, my dear, because it's about to get sleepy. It's got to get even sleepier. This lovely lullaby written by my dad for me when I was 4 1/2. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. Tumble bar, I wonder why. Ooh, pretty stars, Whitney. I love those. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning round.
star, tumble from the sky. Yay. Tumble far, I wonder, wonder why. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning round. Snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sounds. Yeah, we did, Daniel. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. Tumble far, I wonder, wonder why. Well, I'm good and well asleep now. Aren't you? Oh no. You're welcome, Whitney. Yay, I'm so glad. All right, now we're gonna pick it up with Train Train. Oh boy, because we gotta wake up since it's not sleepy time yet for most of us. For us, we've got better half of the day still left. All right. Yes, so Daniel, I'm sure you've heard the answer to that. We did do that. Did you not get to hear it? That's kind of sad. Let me switch text setups here.
No worries. You were over the shop. Over the shop. I don't know what that means, but I'll assume it means you couldn't hear. But yes, you can listen on the replay. It definitely happened. So complete with clock emotes and everything. And you could also ask for it on Friday as well. All right, here we go. Gonna hop aboard this train. We're gonna try. We've been on the train this whole time, this lovely music train, but it kind of, we stopped at, we took a little rest stop, and now it's just taking off. But it's supposed to come back, it's supposed to come back. So, everybody try to get aboard the little music train. No. That music train, train, chug, chug. The train, train, chug, chug. It's going farther than my eyes can see. Take the music train away from me. I wanna ride the train, train, chug, chug. The train, train, chug, chug. Well, it's no use, it's too far gone. Now I'm just left here singing this song about the music train, train, chug, chug. The train, train, chug, chug. That little train, train, chug, chug. The train, train, chug, chug. You know what I love, Ruthie? Thanks for all the trains, Keegan, all the different types. Ruthie, I love how that iOS train with the cars turns into what looks like a streak, doesn't it? Like it's going so fast that you have a streak symbolizing how quickly it's moving that you can't, it's like a blur, right? It's when it comes on Restream, that's what it looks like. When it's on Twitch, I can see the individual cars, but I actually kind of like that. For once Restream does something to our trains, to our emos that we like sometimes, well, that I like. Woo, guys, thanks for being with me. So great to have you back. Oh, so grateful for you all. Peace, love, and hugs. I'm going to put up my blurb. As you all know, I come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for about an hour of TLC and tunes. Peace and love to you, Ruthie. Don't forget, everybody, lots of TLC is tender, loving care for yourselves, lots of self-care, the foundation for all you give to others. Yes, I'd love to see you Friday. Hopefully that will work. I don't know Amber's latest schedule when you guys have to get off, but I'm going to assume it's noon. We can talk about that next time. All right. Have a great next couple of days. Thanks for being back with me after my long hiatus. So lovely. Until next time. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. I will. Bye, Ruthie. Bye, Whitney. Bye, everybody.